be the best version of themselves. So without further ado, Mike Rosenfeld.
Shit, I'm nervous. I'm a mental strength coach. I work with pro athletes and teach them how to master their emotions, how to be the most powerful versions of themselves. And here I am in front of you. I'm kind of freaking out. And it sort of reminds me when I was 4 years old. Sitting there and I have a migraine headache and I'm just needing my mom, I'm just needing my dad. And I'm at their door and I'm knocking and I'm knocking and I'm begging, Mommy, Dad, please open, open, please. And the louder I knock, the more this feeling in my heart became emptier and emptier. It was the first time I had that feeling. It was the first time I contemplated whether or not I mattered. Because I know they hurt me on the other side. I hear them talking. I know they hurt me. And I just had this pit in my stomach, and it still comes 30 years, 35 years later, 40 years later. That day was when the belief system that I don't matter began. And I remember standing in class, raising my hand, waiting for the teacher to call on me. I know that answer, at least I think I do. And when the teacher didn't call on me, it just meant one thing. I must not matter. And I'm hanging out with my friends, and my friends are all sitting around cracking jokes, and I want to laugh with them, and I want to joke with them. But the only thing that's going on, every time I'm talking, it's like my voice stops right here, and nobody hears. Because I don't matter. So what do? I have to figure out a way to be significant. I've got to figure out a way to matter. I've got to figure out a way to be powerful. So I take up boxing. I learn to fight. And I'm thinking, at least if people don't think I matter, I can kick their ass or something. But that really wasn't me. And the more I tried to put on that persona, the more I put on that front, the weaker I felt on the inside. But I didn't know what else to do. I became addicted to this feeling of having to prove something, of having to demonstrate that I'm significant, that I matter. A girl broke my heart when I was 14. The only thing I can do to respond to that was to join a gang. To get really tough, to take it to another level. So at 14 years old, I got initiated into a national gang. First Jewish kid in a Latin gang probably ever. Lost my best friend, he was murdered. I was incarcerated by the time I was 15. In and out of programs for juvenile offenders. And while I was there, I was so worried for my health because I had done something really stupid. But the only thing that I could feel on the inside is, why are people dying around me, and why doesn't everybody give a shit about me? I was playing small. I was playing small because I wasn't allowing myself to be authentic. I wasn't allowing myself to be real with who I was. I had to put up a front. I had my gold teeth in. I had to walk with a strut. I had all these things to demonstrate to the world that I mattered. Fast forward 15 years. Now battling with addiction. Cocaine addiction. And I don't know what my life is all about. But there's another thing I need to do to demonstrate that I matter. So I started charity for kids. Actually about 5-10 blocks down the street. And I did it because I needed to prove that my life had some sort of meaning. Because in my head and in my heart, it was empty. And those kids, man. Yeah, I started the charity to prove I mattered, but those kids really let me know that I do. But I still couldn't be real with them. I'm fighting at this point in time a raging cocaine addiction. Fucking 11 years on cocaine. I had the world fooled. I had my kids fooled, I think. I certainly had Oprah Winfrey fooled. I had Maya Angelou fooled. But I didn't have myself fooled. And one night I'm having a party at my house. Actually, it's been going on for 3 nights. And everybody's high, nobody had slept, and everybody leaves. And when everybody leaves, I had this line of cocaine waiting on the table for me to do. And I couldn't wait to get to it because I was going to snort it all and then I was going to go to sleep. And as I went there to go snorting, I had this pit bull who was waving his tail like this, and his tail knocked the whole thing off the counter. It wasn't funny. What a drug addict does at that time is they don't just call it a night and say, oh, it's gone. The chase begins. And that's what happened with me. I got on the phone, I called my drug dealer, couldn't reach him. So I get into the car, and I drive from Hollywood down to Overtown, Miami, which is about 15 minutes from here. It's the ghetto of Miami. I grew up there. Everyone there knows me. I know everyone there. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's an easy time to buy cocaine. But for some reason, no one's out. Except this one little boy. Never seen him before. And he's standing on the corner. Yo, what you need, man? What you need? So I drive over to him. Open my door, I start getting into a conversation. What's up, bro? I mean, even when I'm messed up, I'm coaching. That's how I was able to fool everybody. So we get into this like little conversation, a nice conversation. And then he sells me 4 dime bags of cocaine. And as I'm about to say goodbye, he takes a gun out of his pocket and he puts it to my head. And he's standing there and there's tears in his eyes. And he's either trying to pull the trigger because his hand is shaking or he's trying not to pull the trigger. And I'm like this. Empty. Not wanting to live. Not wanting to die. Just completely indifferent. And I felt weak. And he took my watch. He took my wallet. And I go and I get back into my car. And I'm the happiest man alive. But not because I'm alive. You forgot to take the cocaine back. So I'm driving home, 20-minute drive. And during that time, I'm putting it in my cigarette, I'm smoking it, I'm snorting it, and within 20 minutes I went through 4 bags of cocaine, all of it. So now I'm home, the sun's just about to come out, and I'm feeling alive, man. I'm partying, I'm ready to go. I just had a gun to my head, my adrenaline's pumping. I'm high on 4 bags of cocaine. So I go to my next door neighbor. He had no clue that I was getting high. So I come up with this story. I'm like, listen, man, I need to borrow some money. A friend of mine got robbed, and I can't find my ATM. Whatever I said. And he was like, sure, here's $100. So he gives me $100, and I get back in my car. And I was so controlled by the cocaine, I went back to the same spot where the kid put the gun in my mouth. He wasn't there. I end up buying $100 worth of coke. And as I'm driving home, I'm listening to this song by DMX, the rapper. And in that song, DMX is having a conversation with God. And he's like, God, I believe in you. I believe in you so much. I give all of myself to you, but I can't live. Where are you? And I'm feeling every word that's coming out of his mouth like it's my own. And then in this other voice, God speaks. He goes, my child, I've watched you grow up, and I've been there. And even at the times you least expect it, I was there. And look what I've given you. Talents to run. I may not come when you call, but I'm always on time. And I'm thinking, yeah, God's not coming when I call. So what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, DMX says back to God, I get it. And everything that I'm going through, there's something that you wanted me to see. So I could be who you wanted me to be. I pulled over on the side of I-95. There's something that you wanted me to see. So I can be who you wanted me to be. And I'm looking in the mirror. I'm crying hysterically. What do you want me to see, God? I understand. Like, I've been calling myself names all this time. I've been calling myself a junkie, a liar, a cheater, a fraud. I've got everyone fooled. I'm a piece of it. I know. What do you want me to see? And that's where the epiphany really came forth. That every mess that I have been through is an opportunity for me to turn into a message. Every challenge that I've been through, I was chosen to go through. And just thinking of it in that perspective empowered me so much. I went to school in Crown Heights for a period of time. And I learned while I was there that you're not allowed to break the Shabbos unless someone's injured or hurt or sick and you can take them to the hospital. So you can break the law to save a life. I went out and I got a tattoo right here. So that every time I looked in the mirror, I knew that I broke the law to save my life. But never if I could have imagined it back then. Never would I have imagined that I'd be doing what I'm doing today. Working with Olympic athletes. I'm working with professional athletes. I'm working with owners of huge companies who are not only doing great things in life and business, but are doing things that change the world. Just did a movie with Shaquille O'Neal and Mike Ditka where I was the star expert on mental strength and how to overcome barriers and create a winning mindset. If you would have asked me if that was possible back then, the answer was hell no. But what I learned is that little boy who was knocking on my parents' door was just being himself. But he was made to feel that that wasn't good enough. So he started to pretend he was someone else. And when he pretended to be someone else, in came this voice that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not good looking enough, you're not strong enough, you're not enough. And I hated that voice. And I numbed myself so I didn't have to hear that voice. But now I understand something. That voice was never my enemy. That voice was always my protector. See, all of us have that voice that can point out that everything that's wrong with us. But when we see that voice like an enemy, it wins. But really what that voice is doing is it's trying to protect you. It's trying to keep you in your comfort zone. So you don't go after being your greatness and fail. But something needs to happen. We need to develop a new relationship with that voice. We need to say to that voice, I get it. You're trying to help me. You're trying to keep me safe. But I don't need to be safe. I'm here to be, and you're here to be, the healthiest, happiest, most passionate, most powerful versions of ourselves. That's who God created us to be. So instead of telling me what's wrong with me, I need to train you. I need you to start telling me what's right. I need you to start reminding me of my successes. I need you to tell me that if I give my best and I fall down, it's okay. It's not win or lose, it's win or learn. Just get back up and go. We're not here to settle. None of us. We're here to play big, to be the strongest, passionate, powerful versions of ourselves. And that voice that's telling you every reason why that can't happen, you must befriend it. Because if you resist it, it will own you. But if you can befriend it and teach it how to communicate to you, it will guide you. I want to acknowledge everybody here for showing up, because everyone here has been through hell. Everyone here has been through trials and tribulations. Everyone here knows pain. So I want to acknowledge you for being here and showing up and persevering through your pain. And I want to acknowledge that each and every one of you has special gifts to share with the world. You may have forgotten somewhere along the line, but they're in there. Your job is to reconnect it. It's not just your job, it's your obligation. Because the world needs you. We need you. Thank you. I gotta tell you, it is absolutely worth it to face your challenges and step into your greatness. She's my proof. There's one thing that we want to say to everybody here. You want to say it? Let's look at everybody and say it. 1, 2, 3, mic drop.